Hello random people on the internet, my name is Banana, and today we are here to talk about pay to win in Hypixel Skyblock once again. I've talked about this in a couple different videos, but that was before they actually added something, and yesterday we got one of the most controversial updates in Hypixel Skyblock, and that is the community shop. So if you haven't played or you just don't know what's going on in the update, I'm just going to quickly go over it. This is basically the NPC where you're going to be doing all the stuff with gems and bits. Gems are bought on the store and you can use gems to buy cookies or to buy some other things, but mainly the cookies are going to be one of the good things, and it gives you the ability to earn bits. And once you earn bits, you can spend those on different upgrades in the game, like a god potion that lasts for 24 hours, or just a bunch of different things in here that are going to be really good. So a lot of people are complaining. A lot of people are saying, oh my gosh, this is so pay to win. I am so angry, I'm quitting the game. And I do understand that right now it does seem a bit pay to win, but I'm going to explain in this video why I personally don't think it's very pay to win, and why even if it was pay to win, I think it's good for the game. So from a player perspective, this is definitely pay to win if you are somewhat of an early game or a mid game player, because you can just basically buy coins if you're selling your cookies to the bazaar, and that's going to be really awesome. But for late game players, it really hasn't been about coins for a long time. You see people who already just have billions and billions from flipping and doing a lot of things, and I think that the main reason I don't see it as very pay to win is because of what I'm seeing them do with the current updates that they're adding. If you look at something like the catacombs or something like that, you can see you have a very high requirement in catacombs level. Catacombs 28 to wear wise armor. And I mean, that's not something that's really easy to get. Like combat 16 to wear dragon armor is low. But to wear a lot of these like sets while you're actually in the catacombs, you're going to need really high skill requirements. And skill requirements make the pay to win just like non-existent, because then you still do have to play the game. You still do have to grind once you get like superior, once you get whatever you're buying with your brand new stuff. So basically, if the admins just add more skill requirements, which I'm sure they want to do, and I'm sure they know they have to do to make sure that the game is not fully pay to win, then they're fine. Because literally, if you can like make a dragon pet have like a combat 30 requirement, and that might even be low, combat 35 would be like pretty fair in my opinion for a dragon pet. If you just threw that onto a dragon, you can't just buy coins then to get it, and it is still going to be useful to buy the coins obviously because you'll get it for free, but you still have to grind up a little bit, and as long as they keep doing good with skill requirements, I don't think it's too pay to win. Next, I want to talk about some of the upgrades in here, and they sort of did like a Clash of Clans type route with this, where a lot of them are like free, but they just take a long time. Like this one that I'm doing right now is taking 10 days. I didn't realize it took 10 days when I clicked on it, but now I just have to deal with that because I ran out of gems. But these gems are just going to be time savers for a lot of these. Anything that is actually giving you a buff in the game, like having a bigger island, having like more, just literally anything, more minion slots, they're going to be free. It's just that it takes a lot of time. So it's basically a convenience to have these gems. And I mean, the main problem with Skyblock for the admins at least was the fact that it wasn't that monetized. They were obviously making a little bit of money off of ranks every month. They're not struggling, but they're not able to put out updates as much as the community would want because there wasn't enough money to pay like loads and loads of admins. But if people are buying like all these minion slots with gems and they're just like quickly gemming them up, that's just going to be free money for the admins. And if you don't want to use gems, then you can literally just wait however long it takes to upgrade your minion slots. Another thing you have to remember about this update is that it's trying to combat IRL trading. IRL trading has been a huge problem on Hypixel Skyblock, and just selling some form of like coins pretty much is going to be a huge thing for the admins, because then they can profit off of a business that already exists. 30virus actually made a tweet where he compared it to weed in America, which is honestly so true, because if you didn't know, in America, weed was illegal and people were still selling it. You know, drug dealers existed. And then the government realized this, so they said, okay, you can buy weed, but it has to be from us, and we're just going to charge you a little bit more money here, but it's legal and we aren't going to like arrest you if you're doing it. So it's really like similar to that, where the admins are basically saying, okay, if you're buying coins, sure, you can do it, but if you do it anyway that isn't through us, you're getting banned, and that is not going to be cool. So pretty much people are still gonna, like, all of the IRL traders, they're gonna come to here, they're gonna buy cookies, and it's gonna allow people who maybe would have IRL traded if it was legal, now they can do it actually, just because, you know, let's say Bill Gates wanted to play this game, but he was just so bored. Now he can just dump all his money into it, and it's allowed. It's beautiful. As I said before, the admins definitely needed to get more monetization in Skyblock. There are currently 6 developers on Skyblock pretty much, but now, ever since they added this update, they immediately opened 15 new Hypixel Skyblock positions for admins. They're hiring a bunch of build team, a bunch of game developers, a bunch of game designers, just so many different things for Skyblock because they were able to make just a lot of money off of this already. So if you're looking at it from a server perspective, we're going to start getting more updates. We're going to start getting more like community feedback probably going towards the admins because there's going to be so many admins reading so many forum posts, reading everything. We're just going to have so much more stuff. So even if this was pay to win, even if it was just blatantly you're OP if you buy this stuff, it's still okay in my book because as long as we're going to be able to get updates, who really cares if one person is a little bit better than you? Because at this point, it's pretty much like flexing in Skyblock, just like flexing your wealth, pretty much gone. Like, it can still be there. Like, people can still be like, haha, I spent $2,000 on this, get destroyed. But, I mean, you're not playing against anyone in Hypixel Skyblock. You're really playing for yourself. Because, I mean, the stat increases that you can get from paying gems or something is going to be so minimal compared to the stat increases you get from actually just skill grinding, playing the game, and obviously you're still able to get coins normally. You're still able to do a lot of stuff. It's just that some people who have a lot of money are able to support the server more, and they're going to be able to get at least a little better stats than they had at the moment. So I don't really see a huge problem with this. I mean, I could just be saying that as a YouTuber because, I mean, I make enough money to where I can just reinvest into Skyblock. But that's just me personally. I think that even if, like, I didn't have money, I don't think I'd be complaining because the fact is, I don't care about other people in Skyblock. I don't care how good they are. I care about myself. And I'll still progress at the same rate as like normal if I didn't want to actually spend money. So you don't have to spend money, but I definitely recommend doing it just because, I mean, it supports the boys, and I mean, boys support boys. Me and my boy Simon Hypixel, we're best friends, okay? So I'm supporting the server, you're supporting the server, you're supporting more updates if you're buying stuff, and I mean, it's not super pay to win. There definitely is the aspect of pretty much just buying coins. And right now it is sort of expensive per million coins. It's like over $1.50 per million coins. But eventually these cookies will go up in price because people are going to start buying cookies in like 4 days. The people who have their free cookie, it's going to run out then. So in 4 days, expect cookie prices to skyrocket. I'm calling it right now. But that is why I think that this may be pay to win, maybe not pay to win. It's really like, saying pay to win is really implying something where it's literally like you become the best in the game if you just spend a lot of money. And you can sort of right now become that, but I imagine in the future we're going to get more skill requirements. We're going to get more just playtime requirements in general that might not be related to skills. And I would bet that it's not just going to be pay to be the best in the game. So yeah, that's going to be all for this video. I hope that you guys did enjoy. If you did, smash the like button, maybe even subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out.